From the beginning, Wind River Built has been known as a really high quality builder. We tend to find ourselves in kind of the more luxury markets, especially in hospitality, and that lends itself easily to being in that category for single family residential. Wind River was founded in 2014 primarily as a park model RV builder, a builder of tiny homes on wheels. And Travis, Caleb, and others grew the company to a place where we are now producing not only park model RVs and tiny homes on wheels, but also modular homes.
So one thing that's unique about Wind River Built that we feel really sets us apart is that from the very beginning, our early days, we've very much focused on vertical integration, bringing things in-house when it makes sense. And now we're to the point where we do everything in-house. And I tell people all the time that's always led by quality first. The cost savings and the efficiency comes later, but it's always led by the quality. We have very high standards in our quality assurance program here, and so from building cabinets in shop, we have our own paint booth, spray foam insulation, HVAC, all the different trades. It's all done here under one roof, and I feel like that's one thing that makes us set apart. The design process for this particular project was a little unique because we did it in-house. This was for one of our own properties where we're bringing it home to the market. So we thought a lot about where it's going specifically, up on Signal Mountain outside of Chattanooga. We wanted to do something more modern, clean line, simple design. So this particular design has kind of a mountain modern aesthetic to it. And we wanted to kind of push the bounds of like what we had done before and really do something unique. So we had a lot of back and forth meetings, very particular here, and so down to the small details of hardware and tile, flooring. But this one, we wanted to keep it very light and airy on the inside, and it's got a really nice dark kind of mountain modern finish on the outside. So once we've finalized all the details and specs for the home, we have a foreman meeting where we all get on the same page, and once it hits the production floor, it starts in our framing bay here, and all the walls get framed very quickly. It then moves over into rough-in MEP. It then goes down to our spray foam booth where it's completely spray foamed in a ventilated space. It then moves on to skins on the outside, all of our exterior cladding, metal roofing, down to insulation and interior skins, flooring, and then towards the end of the shop where all the finished millwork, cabinetry, and appliances are installed. Once our modules are completed here in our facility, they move off of the production line outside. That's where we'll do final cleaning, prepping for shipment, and get them staged for the trucks to come pick them up. So from there, they get lifted up onto the truck and delivered to the site, either on a stretch trailer or a lowboy trailer, just all those little details that you have to plan for getting the units to the site. Once on site, we had a crane there that lifted two of the modules, Mod A and B, that make up the Cascade. In a matter of just a few hours, those were lifted into place, set on the foundation, and connected together. For this particular project, we also did a detached garage, a one-car garage. So we shipped that on the same day, and that was craned onto its foundation as well at the same time. So once all the mods are set on site, when they come together, there's some particular things that need to happen when you're stitching two units together with insulation and air gaps and flashing. So we typically leave some siding off on the outside where we can bring those mods together, attach them, get everything properly flashed, and then our guys will come out and finish the siding in those areas to stitch them up. And from there to the finish of the project, there's a variety of things that need to happen. We try to do as much in-house in the factory as possible, but there are things that need to happen on the site, such as stitching the exterior cladding together. There's usually some light stitching and trim that need to happen on the interior. We had guys out there putting the metal roof on as we had larger overhangs that we added on site that we couldn't ship down the road. It would have put us over the width. And then, doing some light trim around the foundation, stitching it, and the awning. All of these things happen after the units are on site. And then we do the landscaping towards the end and get it ready to put on the market. So this is a 700 square foot, 2-bed, 1-bath house. And when you hear that, you're probably gonna think, wow, that's a lot of home in such a small space. But One thing we were surprised, when we walked in the first time after we started framing it, the high vaulted ceilings, the intentionally light interiors that we did. We did an 8-foot front door, which is, 1.5 feet taller than a standard door. There's a lot of features throughout the home that make it feel, all the comments we've gotten from people walking through it here on the factory floor before we shipped it was, man, this does not feel like a 700 square foot home.
As experts in small footprint building and living, we're in this market because there's a demand for it. First of all, smaller space is more affordable. So that's a key driver for a lot of our customers. But there's really a movement for downsizing. There's a movement for focusing less on materialism and spending more time outdoors. And those are the customers we work with, who we've built homes for the last 11 years. So I think people, when they get to the home, they're going to be maybe surprised that it's only 700 square feet and that it feels so big. But we are experts in this industry, and we know how to make things feel right, even with a small footprint.